dearie me. Every day the Top Gear postbag is filled to overflowing with hundreds of letters asking the same question. Why, oh why, when the speed limit in this country is 70 miles an hour, are car manufacturers allowed to sell cars which can go faster than that? Well, the answer, I'm afraid, is a trifle controversial. But you see, the faster the car, the safer you are. The 70 mile an hour speed limit was introduced in 1965, a time of the Ford Anglia. It had a top speed of 70 and is therefore exactly the sort of car the letter writers would like to see making a comeback. But now, let's see it trying to stop. That is one of the scariest things I've ever done. Getting it to 70 miles an hour was bad enough, but stopping it took 244 feet. Now, that's exactly what it says it should take in the highway code. Look here on the back page. But then, the highway code was written at a time when everyone was driving around in Ford Anglias. The only thing this is good for now is clearing up the mess that I appear to have made in my trousers. How did anyone survive the 60s? Since the Anglia was pensioned off, cars have been getting a good deal faster. But that's okay, because there have been big improvements too with brakes and tyres.
3, 2, 1, brake.
Now, the Lexus is known to be one of the fastest stopping cars that money can buy, and it's certainly lived up to that reputation today. According to our computer figures, it went from 70 to 0 in 2.8 seconds. It stopped in 139 feet. That's 100 feet less than it should take according to the highway code. Unbelievable. Now, the Escort did it in 198 feet, kind of poor to middling. But we can't change the highway code because the Speed Kills lobby likes to drive round in 2-ton slow coach diesels like this Discovery, which took a staggering 224 feet to stop. That's 84 feet more than the Lexus. 84 feet. Big four-wheel drive cars undoubtedly have their place. It's just a bit further down the road than you'd like it to be. Now, this is exactly the sort of car that causes the Speed Kills lobby to reach for the Basildon Bond. The Porsche 911, £65,000 worth of bulging Teutonic muscle. With a top speed of 165 miles an hour, they say it should be labelled a killer and banned. But hold on a minute. The brakes in this car are designed to stop it time and time again from 165 miles an hour. So let's find out what happens when we ask them to stop it from just 70. Ready? Build the speed up. Hold on to your hairpieces, everyone. Wow. So, there you have it. If you must step into the road in front of an oncoming car, do please make sure the car in question is a fast one, because that way it'll be able to stop more quickly. And it isn't just braking either. We've fitted a complicated measuring device to the side of our Anglia, and I'm now endeavouring to find out how fast it can go round a corner. It has a practical purpose, this. You see, if you come off a motorway onto a slip road which suddenly tightens up when you're not expecting it, you need the car to be able to get round, and oh dear, this motorised gramophone, radiogram, wireless, is out of grip. This is 27 miles an hour and I'm absolutely on the raggedy edge. 1 more mile an hour, I'd be wearing it like a hat. Oh, God. Get me out of here. I want to go back to the 20th century. Its modern day equivalent, the Ford Escort, does rather better. According to this digital readout here now, this very accurate speedometer, I'm doing 35 miles an hour. Build it up a bit. Steering's gone light. I'm running wide. I'm in big trouble here. Oh no! Whoa! Murder! Blood spurt! Spin! Bent wing! Crash! Expense. Now the Porsche is happy to sail round this bend at 43, 6 miles an hour faster than the Escort. You see, because the Porsche is so powerful, they've had to give it weapons-grade suspension and huge tyres and gigantic brakes. If it were limited to 70, they wouldn't bother. I mean, these components don't come cheap. The tyre for an Anglia, 28 quid. The tyre for an Escort, 29 quid. The garden roller from the back of a 911, £294. And then there's the brake discs. Now this 2p piece on an Escort, it cost you about £25. This rather larger disc from a 911 costs about the same as it weighs, £105. Oof. The big question is this. Is it possible to buy a car which stops and steers as safely as the Porsche for rather less than £65,000? Oh yes. This is the Peugeot 106 GTI, a boy racer's dream come true. It has spoilers, alloy wheels and a top speed of 126 miles an hour. Now, of course, the people of Worthing would argue that this is way too fast for the sort of young man who can afford to buy it when he should be doing national service. It is, after all, just £13,000. It's a menace. It's wheeled ecstasy. Again, not so. Thanks to fat tyres, ultra-lightweight and standard ABS, it went from 70 to 0 in just 162 feet, 8 feet less than the Porsche. Round our handling circle, it could do 41 miles an hour. The 911, remember, could only manage 43. Now sure, it's fast enough to get you into trouble, but because of that, Peugeot has ensured it's nimble enough to get you out again. You have to be a complete idiot to crash this thing. I have been genuinely amazed by the results of this test and never would have believed there was such an enormous difference in the way various cars stop. I don't know, maybe it's time to stop worrying about how fast a car gets from 0 to 60 and concentrate instead on how quickly it goes from 60 back to 0 again.